Hey everybody, Chris here. Well, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the latest with Elon Musk buying Twitter and what this means for Dogecoin. Very exciting news, and we'll see how this plays out. But the Twitter stock was being halted during trading because news was coming out. Actually, the stock had started going up a bit yesterday, which seemed a little odd, but obviously there were probably people that knew something and were buying it because it was in the low 40s, and Elon's price was $54.20, if you recall, and that's a lot higher. So somebody was making money there, but halted today because the news came out that Elon Musk was going to go ahead and go through with the purchase of Twitter if Twitter would cancel their lawsuit against Elon Musk. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that little notification bell so you can be notified when new videos come out, such as this, a little surprise video now, because the news is just too great to hold back on. Of course, with Dogecoin, we think that Elon Musk would probably institute some kind of automatic tipping mechanism within the structure of Twitter using Dogecoin. Makes a lot of sense for us. Of course, with my Doge and So Doge, there's a workaround where within the Dogecoin community, we're already tipping, but to make it universal throughout the entire Twitter platform would be awesome for Doge. And someone like Elon Musk can make that happen because we've seen it with Tesla. Haven't seen it yet with SpaceX. Elon says that you can buy SpaceX merch with Doge, but it's not there yet on the platform. But with Twitter, such a huge platform, that would be awesome for Dogecoin. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the charts and the news, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. So we'll start here by looking at the Dogecoin chart, and here it is. Dogecoin was just trading sideways for the past couple days, and then boom. This is what happens with Doge when the news happens. Big rocketing up from 605, came all the way up to 660. Shorted back down there, so we're short, but now coming back up right around 650. So that's where Doge is trading at the moment. And just before 4 o'clock here, we're looking at Twitter. So this is the Twitter stock, which have been trading around $42, $43. And then boom, took off. It was actually halted for a while, the trading was, but it's picked back up again. And Twitter is now up 22%, up over $52. Again, $54.20 is the agreed share price. There still may be a little uncertainty. The deal may not go through, but I think most people who are buying Twitter right now at $52 think that they're going to be essentially making, a couple bucks per share automatic because of the buyout at $54.20. So kind of interesting that there's some buying and selling. I think some people are probably taking some profits now that bought down here, taking some profits here because they may not want to wait until the whole buyout happens. So I think there's some profit taking going on here as we go right up to 4 o'clock at $52 a share. So be interesting to see what happens after hours. Again, a lot of volume on the Twitter stock after hours here as we're looking at, again, right around $52 could be profit taking or not. But I haven't bought Twitter stock. I did not get into that. For those that did, especially if you bought down in the 30s, congratulations to you. And then here's Dogecoin and the price again right now at 647. And here's the news from Decrypt. Dogecoin pumps as Elon Musk agrees again to buy Twitter. Dogecoin surging over 8% on the news that Elon is indeed willing to purchase Twitter at $54.20 per share. Musk's attorney sent a letter late last night to Twitter, according to Bloomberg, proposing to buy the social media company for his original offer price of $54.20 per share. So this is what got Doge to shoot up, got Twitter to shoot up this morning. Again, I think some people knew yesterday with some of the Twitter buying, but no one, I think, Dogecoin, we did not see that in the trading of Dogecoin, that anyone had any sort of forewarning that this was going to happen. But here we know, like Elon Musk's tweet from July of 2020 now. So this is over 2 years ago. It's inevitable. The Dogecoin standard against the global financial system. This is what Elon has been talking about. It's amazing how just a meme or a thought that Elon has can eventually play out. We may be seeing that through Twitter. Elon has finally decided it's not worth it to fight it anymore. After thinking about it, I think not only does he see that there's a path forward for using Twitter as a sort of as a this sort of town square idea of exchanging freely information. I think with Musk's recent tweets about what's going on in Ukraine and nuclear war and trying to make peace, that he may think that go ahead and going through buying Twitter is going to help in these areas. So there's free speech, and Twitter as a platform of free speech is probably going to need someone like Elon Musk, I think, to make sure that continues to happen. And then, after he attempted to cancel the deal, Twitter insisted that the deal should go ahead as planned and that Musk was contractually obligated to fulfill it. It's unclear what prompted Musk's apparent change of heart months later, but off today's news, he may be finally willing to close the deal. Twitter stock has surged, $47.93 at the time of the writing, but we see that we just saw it $52 is where it is now. The deal, if it actually finalized, could be a major boon for Dogecoin. Days after initially proposing to buy Twitter in April, Musk mused that he could foresee adding Doge as a payment method on the social media platform. So that's what it is. I think that Elon, maybe he and his legal team have finally come to realize that they don't have a way out. They didn't do their full due diligence and put in opt-out clauses for anything when they made that initial offer. And maybe it's just a legal thing. He's like boxed into a corner and he really can't do anything other than he'd have to pay that $1 billion penalty if he backed out of the deal. So why not just go ahead and buy it and use it? Like, I think it's more sort of the latest news and the idea of using Twitter as this town square. I think Elon really likes that, and having Dogecoin hopefully is more than just a payment method for Twitter Blue, but actually to get it into a tipping mechanism across Twitter would be great. It's probably going to take us in the Dogecoin community to continually remind Elon about, let's get it on the platform for tipping. And so that will be much more universal than just as a payment method for Twitter Blue. Probably isn't enough to really encourage this more widespread use of Dogecoin. So what can we see with the price of Dogecoin going forward? I think there'll probably be another spike once this whole deal ends up being finalized. Hopefully that happens. It certainly looks like, and that's what everyone's talking about, is that happens. And then once the wheels start turning within Twitter on whether this tipping mechanism actually does get instituted and Dogecoin is it, that would be huge for Doge, because you'd have so many people then buying Dogecoin to have Dogecoin on hand to be able to do the tipping. That would be great. We would expect to see that with Doge. Yeah, are the shorters going to come back and short it down? Probably. We see that a little bit earlier, but I think on a lot grander scale. There's still a lot of people who like to trade Dogecoin and they make money off Dogecoin. If Dogecoin starts taking off and squeeze the shorts, that would be great to get the shorters out of here, because they've been making money for a long time. Every time there's a little spike, it gets shorted down, they make money. Swing traders as well like to get rid of that and get the price of Dogecoin going back up. Everybody would like that. However, it's still a long way to go. This is still very early. We got to let this play out. It could be a long time before Dogecoin actually does get instituted on the Twitter platform. And sort of the universal thought of people who really don't know anything about cryptocurrency or Dogecoin that are using Twitter regularly, and there's a lot of people out there like that, it may take a while for this thing to really take hold. But until then, I know we're excited within the Dogecoin community. Let me know your thoughts below on what you think what this means for Dogecoin with Elon Musk going through with this purchase of Twitter. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.